Hmm. You know, I've heard persons say they won't give me a seat at the table. They're not providing me with the opportunity. You go places, persons don't even want you in their circle. They won't give you a seat at the table. I remember even at a function with some very close persons, I sat down at the table, the literal table now, not figuratively. The literal table. Fellas like, hey, you don't belong here. And they didn't even want me sit down on the side of them. I remember that. And I was like, man, at first I felt bad, right? But I thought about it, I said, hold on. This fella don't want me sit down, right? At the table with them, right? Because he don't like my company for whatever reason. He just didn't want me there. So I say to myself, what? How about Willard? How about you make your own table? Sit down by yourself, and whoever wants your company, they gonna be there. And guess what? You know what I did? I sat down by myself and I started to engage other persons near me with intellectual talk. When I looked, my table was bigger than theirs. I had more people around my table than what they had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes you gotta start your own table. You gotta set at the head of your own table because not everyone is gonna accept you for you, babe. Not everyone is gonna accept you for you. Not everyone is gonna accept you for you, and that's the doggone truth. That's the doggone truth. Not everyone gonna accept you for you. Not every social circle you're supposed to be a part of. And if they're not celebrating you, listen here. If they're not celebrating you when you show up, why would you put that on yourself? Why would you endure that type of thing, mate? You know how much people want to see you? You know how much people can't wait to have you in their presence? Because you bring a unique experience to the figurative table. They want to hear you, they want to see you, but you keep going around the same people who having the same conversation, who ain't growing. You understand? And you wondering why you can't sit at their table? Let me tell you something. Sometimes that could be a sign that you have outgrown a set of people. Because every time they're having the same conversation, the same jokes, no growth, no depth, no depth, everything the same every year. You need to start your own table. And guess what? It's good to sit at tables where you ain't the smartest. Sometimes these same people who don't want you at their table, they so absorbed in themselves, and they want to hear themselves speak so much. So what they do, they have their little set of people who they could master over. You see what I'm saying? Because why? They're the smartest. They are perceived as the smartest. And guess what? You pose as an eminent threat to them. That's why they want you at their table. That's why they want you at their table. Sometimes too, it be jealousy. People hate the fact that you got a little bit more sense than them, or you have a little bit more knowledge than them. The fact that you just have a little bit more knowledge than them, they don't want you at their table. So they'll do anything and they'll say anything to discredit you and to bring you down. And guess what? It don't even take all that. People are intimidated by you in a lot of cases. And then sometimes too, they just ain't like you. That's just it. Some people just don't like you, and it's okay. Because you're not supposed to fit in everywhere. It's impossible. It's impossible. When you go to a shoe store, right, to buy a shoe, what you have a certain size that you wear, right? Let's say you wear a size 12. Why on earth? Why on earth would you go to a size 7? Think about that. Why on earth would you go to a size 7 rack knowing that you're a size 12? So what you want to do? Like a nutcase, like a nut. You want to try to force your feet into a size 7. When all the while you were 12. So you need to go by size 12 rock. And guess what? When you place your feet in those shoes, oh, comfort. Yes, this is where I belong. That's the same way how it is with certain groups of people. They won't give you a seat at the table. That may be because you've outgrown them. It's that simple. It's that simple. And sometimes, when people don't give you a seat at the table, you buy the whole building with them in it. But that's another video for another time. Y'all take care.